It's a good day today, I think. This is on me, I think. It's a good tide. It's got good tide coefficient. So tide coefficient is basically... Oh, I'm doing this again in a minute. Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm walking away this way. It's impossible to do a video at the start with these two in the background. They're a nightmare. So, you've joined us here at Tide Mills. Tide Mills is sort of Seaford, New Haven. Seaford's just a mile down the road there, and we're after Plaice. A lot of people are fishing for Plaice at the moment. They are about. It seems, when I look at it, when I look at everything on paper, it seems as though it should be a very good day today fishing for Plaice. Water should be clear enough. We've had sort of northeasterlies for the week and there's no wind at all today, so hopefully the water's calm and clear, which is good. The tide coefficient is at 76 today, so it's getting up there. It's medium going up towards high, so there should be a bit of top water movement. Now the tide coefficient is like a scale or a chart that measures the water, the level change between low and high. So it runs, I think, from about, the scale runs from 20 to 120. So if you've got a tide that's around 20 to 30, the difference between the low water and the high water is very, very small. You won't see much of a tide coming in and going out, but it changes on every tide. It'll either be decreasing or then it'll be increasing depending on the moon phase. So we're going up in tide coefficients at the moment. We're at 76, so there's quite a bit of difference between low and high, so there's going to be a nice bit of water movement, which the Plaice like as well. The only thing that's a slight question mark is the drop in temperature there's been in the last week. The drop in temperature might be pushing these Plaice out into deeper water. Fingers crossed all the other factors will come into play and bring them in on the feed. So we're just getting ready. I'll show you. They're getting ready.
Look how far the distance is from the camera.
Look how far the distance is from the camera. We're not allowed on the camera. Well, it's probably because they talk a load of rubbish on it. And they're doing my head in already. Right, anyway, we're going to get down there, show you what we're doing, and hopefully try to catch some fish.
There he is, that.
Yeah. Well, these ruins date back to 1841, I believe. And as you can see, most of the elderly people were of that height and built.
Back in them days. That's as tall as I got.
The wall's even taller than
Yeah, it's like a small child. It's not taking your son out for a moment. Here it goes.
Look, he's on a mission now.
I mean, look at these waders and these things. It's like an Oompa Loompa.
Well, we're on the beach. My rods are set up behind me. Just put the one of the rigs on. So I've got a loop rig, a big, large loop rig, XL loop rig. So the bottom loop is really long, and what I've actually done on it is put a clip between the top snood and the bottom one, so I can clip the loop up. So it's, my phone's going off. So it basically comes up and over, and then it all clips down on the cascade swivel. I'll show you it in a minute when it's ready to go out. But I'm baiting that up with Dungy blacks. So I'm basically got fresh rolled blacks And when I say fresh rolled blacks, for people that don't know, they're fresh, they haven't been frozen. I haven't dug them, someone else has dug them. They're rolled because they're rolled in paper. They're gutted, which they always are. Black lug are gutted as soon as they're dug because they go off too quickly. But they're fresh because they haven't been frozen. So that is the key point. Once they get frozen down, they go to mush and they're not very good as a bait. They're all right for dogfish, but for plaice, they're a no-no. And then I'm tipping it off with king prawn. Raw king prawn, not cooked, raw king prawn. That is the key. The tipping bait for these plaice, especially here, is the key. Raw king prawn, they seem to love it. Now the conditions aren't ideal. They're okay. There's a bit of clarity, which is all right. That's all right. I'm okay with that. It's calm, which I'm okay with. There's no wind, which I'm okay with. It's a little bit cold. I'm hoping there's enough tide movement. Hopefully we're getting some fish. We've got about 3 hours up, 3 hours down, and then we're going to call it. Unless it's manic. But I've probably jinxed that by saying we're going to catch fish. Anyway, let's get the first one out. Well, there is the rig hanging in front of me. The first rig, the loop rig, XL loop rig. I'm just going to give this one an overhead thump. Oh, I got caught a little bit. It's not that far, that got caught. We'll leave that there. Yeah. Better than nothing. Probably lost 20 yards on that. Right, well, I'm just taping this up because I'm going to put a casting cannon bionic finger on here, which I like to use. You've really got to get it above the spool. It needs to be directly above this spool to work. Here it is. I need to sit it there, but that's too much of an angle, so I'm just going to pack this out with a bit of tape, then put it on top, tape it on, and I'm going to try and get some action in this cast, get some distance. There it is, first bit. Just, you only need a bit of electrical tape. It's a little bit tricky, this bit, got to tuck it in. You want at least 3 wraps on this. Like that. Done. Wrap the back bit on, and then that's ready to use. There we go. Voila. That should do the trick. to 10 mark just says. This is poor. Very, very poor. Couple of bites we've had. We're getting stripped by crabs. I'm having a mare. What, crabs? Yeah, that is going to be the problem, crabs. I'm having a mare with casting. It's just one of those days, and the wind's picked up a bit now. It's,
Yeah,
it has, it's a bit nippy there until we've got their gloves on. It is cold. It's probably, I think it's about 5 degrees at the moment, but it feels colder with this wind, which is not nice. I think that's one of the problems. This cold snap has cooled the inshore water temperatures and it's pushed them out to deeper water, but that was my only concern. Anyway, it might change. I mean, we're coming up to highs soon. Highs 40 minutes. Then it'll be dropping, so you never know. On the ebb, they might come in on the feed. Fingers crossed. Really want to get Plaice. Well, it is absolutely freezing. Our hands are frozen. We are not getting bites at all. Don't know what to do. No one's had a fish. Thought the fishing, yeah, we've gone into March, we'll start picking up, but obviously not. Well, this session is looking like it's going to be a lot shorter than what we had planned. It is disastrous. Baits are coming back now just intact. I left my last one out for well over an hour and still got full worm and prawn on it. It's just not happening. I did just look it up thinking that it could be the water temperatures. So the water temperatures go back 10 days and 10 days ago it was 1.2 degrees warmer than it is today. So I think that does have a big effect on the fish. That just over 1 degrees will push these Plaice out a lot deeper, and then when this warms up a bit they're probably going to come in. So a nice week of warm sunny weather might bring these Plaice back on, but at the moment they're well, non-existent today, but few and far between. Don't know what to do. Oh, Pete, quick! That one, this one here, quick, this one. It's going.
I'm thinking the little fat geese's eyesight's gone. No, he's emoted, his eyesight's gone.
Oh. You got the microwave on that one, please.
Yeah, that's...
Well, this has got a bit of weight on this. Don't tell me I've got a fish. This has got a bit of weight. What's going on? This was coming in to be put away. This was definitely coming in to be put away. They're packing down. Now, what is going on here? Bit of crab. Could be something on this. Where are we? Staying down. Oh. Got a bit slack there. What is it? It's a crab. There we go. It's a crab. That's why it felt a bit heavier. And that is why we are packing up. Mr. Shore Crab. That is all it's about. Oh dear. Well, that doesn't save me a blank, does it? Let's get him back in there. Well, we're back at the car. That was a disastrous session. Awful. Wasn't it, gentlemen?
It's terrible, isn't it?
Awful. Absolutely awful. It can only be the water temperature. That's all it can be. The tide's good enough, the clarity's good enough, but it's cold. So, the place, I think, have gone back out to deep water. We might have a recce round and have a look at New Haven, the river, see what that's like. But no, this has been
Disaster.
a disaster. It has been a disaster. Yeah, our year hasn't started that well, but hopefully things will start picking up once this weather turns a bit. Well, got to hang on to something, haven't we?
You've got to give us a little bit of credit. We do try.
We do try. Yeah,
And we do travel.
we travel and try, but oh well. Till next time. Tie lines.
Right, nice.